Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is a beautiful Friday, August 29th, 2008. Let's get to the Geek News, starting off with story number one. How much does it cost to put an ad on the top right-hand side of YouTube? $175,000 per day, plus a commitment to do $50,000 and more advertising with Google or YouTube. Now, what about a homepage integration that, like, Pineapple Express had just a few weeks ago? $200,000 per day, and it's actually going up in the fall. But you can't blame Google because they bought YouTube for nearly $2 billion, so they got to make money off of it somehow. Story number two, the winners of the Google Android Developer Challenge number 1 have been released, and a couple of winners, Cab for Me, which you guessed it, helps you find taxis wherever you're at, and then Compare Everywhere, which actually is where you take a picture of the barcode, it finds out what product you just took a picture of, and then prices online to help you comparison shop right there in the store. Pretty cool. Now, what did the winners get? $250,000. And there are a lot more winners in the list. Make sure you check it out on the interesting links below. Story number 3, Microsoft may not have bought Yahoo, but they have bought Greenfield Online. Now, what do? They do Chow.com, which is a huge European comparison price shopping engine that does 26.5 million unique visitors per month, and they have 5 million product reviews. It's definitely, I think, a good buy because they're going to work it into their MSN portal, their live search, and I'm definitely interested to see the integration that they come up with. Story number 4 comes from Comcast, and I'm not even going to get started on Comcast and my personal beliefs. They are the nation's second largest ISP. They have done a lot of deceptive things in the past, like slowing down download speeds, and now they have actually come forward and saying, yes, we do delay people. But now, starting October 1st, they're going to set a bandwidth limit of 250 gigs. I'm not going to go into what I feel about that, but that's the limit starting October 1st. Story number 5, the Kindle, which we thought was going to happen to service the college students a little bit more and do digital textbooks, is actually not going to happen this year. Amazon has confirmed that they're not working on it this year. Maybe perhaps next year. Something should happen, though, because college students definitely need some relief from the textbook prices, and maybe the Kindle digitizing some textbooks would help. Story number 6 comes from Eric Schmidt, Google's CEO, saying that Yahoo's deal that they signed is going to be starting in early October. That is, if the government doesn't intervene or strike down the deal. Story number 7 is part of Lifehackers series that we've been covering all week long. This one's called Make a Comeback in a Stalled Job Search. It happens from time to time. You submit a bajillion resumes out there. You get lackluster response. You're kind of feeling, dogged down, the job search not going quite as well. This link will help you freshen up your job search a little bit, and I'm including it on the interesting links below. And story number 8, another Google story. I know we're covering lots of Google today. They are confirming that they're going to have an Android App Store marketplace type deal, and you won't have to be on the App Store or the Android App Store, but it will help with getting your app out there in front of people. That won't release until there's actually cell phones with running Google's Android platform, which should be out by the end of the year. That's HTC's dream that I'm talking about. And lastly, story number 9, Microsoft and Nikon have signed a patent-sharing deal that will hopefully spur new innovation. And if you know me, and chances are you're starting to get to know me, I love Nikon, so anything that helps improve their cameras, I'm all for. So good luck to Microsoft and Nikon in their new innovation finding. And that is the Geek News for August 29, 2008. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, for the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. We don't do it on the weekend, but you know what? I'll catch you back here on Monday.